Hey, it's me. You may have reached a certain place on your inner path, a place where you've come face to face with a deep part of yourself. Maybe for the first time, you're not just aware of fleeting moments of anger or irritation, but of a more constant underlying thread of destructiveness inside. And I know how heavy that can feel. It's not that you want to stay in this state. You've probably realized by now that this way of being doesn't actually help you. You've seen that it brings pain, not just to others, but to yourself. And still, you can't seem to let it go. This is a pivotal moment in your journey. Because now, unlike before, you're not just seeing the effects of your destructiveness in your life. You're witnessing it in real time. You're watching yourself think, feel, and sometimes act in ways that hurt. And yet, some part of you still clings to it. That awareness is powerful. It's a sign of deep growth. Letting go of the destructiveness doesn't happen through willpower alone. To truly release it, we have to understand what it really is. Many of us have been taught to believe in opposites, good and bad, love and hate, light and dark, creation and destruction. So it makes sense that we might think of destructiveness as something completely separate from love or joy or beauty. Here's the truth though. There is only one life force, one energy. And that energy can either flow freely and bring pleasure or get twisted and blocked and bring pain. The destructive energy inside us is not separate from our vitality. It is our vitality, just distorted. The more blocked the flow, the more that energy hardens, twists, and turns against us. And this begins early. A child is naturally full of trust, full of life. But when painful experiences hit, when they aren't met with love or safety or understanding, that beautiful flow of energy gets interrupted. If the child already has inner blocks, those outer experiences can lodge deep and create even greater damage. The energy gets stuck, and stuck energy turns into suffering. So here we are as adults dealing with the fallout. We find ourselves in repeated patterns, the same problems again and again. And the solution isn't to shove the destructiveness away or to pretend it isn't there. It's to reclaim that blocked energy, to trace it back to its source, to feel it fully, and most importantly, to recognize that hidden inside it is pleasure. Now, I know that might sound strange, but it's true. That life force, distorted as it may be, still holds pleasure. And until we face that, we'll keep getting stuck. We'll keep thinking that the negative emotion needs to be replaced with something entirely different. That's not how it works. The same energy that fuels your rage or resistance is the energy that can become love, connection, ecstasy. It doesn't need to be discarded. It needs to be reconverted. To do that, we need to go into the places in ourselves where we're holding on to destructiveness because it still gives us something, a secret, unconscious pleasure maybe. And that might be hard to admit. You might feel guilty about it. But guilt only drives it deeper. You have to see the pleasure to transform it. Not act on it, rather feel it, witness it, let it move. That's when the energy begins to thaw. That's when you stop being trapped. If you've been with me on this journey, you'll remember that in our last episode, we explored how numbing our emotions blocks our connection to life itself. Here, we're taking that even deeper because this is where the work really happens, in the messy, complicated middle where feeling returns. There's another emotion that often gets overlooked but causes just as much paralysis: envy. It's sneaky. It shows up whenever you're stuck in comparison, wherever you feel small in the face of someone else's joy or success. And at the root of envy is the belief in lack, the illusion that if they have something, it means I don't. When the truth is, life is not limited. The universe doesn't run out of goodness. What someone else has doesn't take anything from you. When you truly get that, comparison becomes meaningless. You stop needing to be special by being more than someone else. Instead, you tap into your own uniqueness, not as a way to compete, as a way to contribute. And you stop holding yourself back out of guilt or shame. You stop shrinking to make others comfortable. You stop needing to cheat life or get away with something. You stop being afraid of your own brilliance. The part of you that wants to be better than others, that's just a distorted version of your soul's desire to become its full self. Let that distortion unravel. Go back to the source. Feel the original longing behind it. When you do, your energy flows again, cleanly, powerfully, honestly. And you stop having to fight yourself. This path isn't about forcing change. It's about understanding. When you truly understand what's behind your destructiveness, when you feel the twisted threads of pain and pleasure interwoven, the energy begins to loosen on its own. You don't have to rip it out. You just have to see it. So if you're here right now, if this resonates, know that you're at a profound threshold. You're not stuck. You're in the sacred process of reconversion, of turning the false back into the true, of letting the frozen parts of you melt and move again. This is how destructiveness dissolves, not through force, through inner seeing, through bringing light into the dark, through reconnecting with the one life force that flows through everything. You're doing beautifully. Love you. Connect soon.